Dave, if you can give me your thoughts about today.
Well, today is, it's a historic day for Alderville First Nation. We put the call out yesterday, and I put it out on my own Facebook, and there was something like 240 shares by this morning. So, and then I was getting some text messages from Naomi, and she was telling me that there's hordes of people here. So it doesn't surprise me. The news that's been coming out since May 28th is such that it's really harnessing the energy of Canadians in general, and certainly members of our community. So I'm quite proud of what I'm seeing right now.
As a Canadian, as a before May, maybe proud Canadian, how should we feel? How should we? I don't want to say the word celebrate this day, but how would you like us to have this day?
I would just ask for people to reflect on the Truth and Reconciliation Commission report, for instance. Is easily accessible and available. And all of the information that pertains to this issue is now readily available. So all I can ask is for people to educate themselves and continue to do so. And, I can't really ask for anything more than that.
Forgive me on this, and you've always been open, but is it okay to smile today? Like, you know what I mean? Like, as I say, like, people are so, I can't speak for anybody, but I mean, people are so maybe worried that they don't want to do the wrong thing.
Well, you know what? Everybody that is here for the right reason, and there will be no wrong reason for being here. And it's a good time to smile because we're harnessing positive energy here. So it's not anything that I believe anybody would be insulted by. Our community members will be feeling good to be here, and I can tell right now by looking around that they're happy to be here. We've been locked down for so long, and if this is the first opportunity to sort of get out and be amongst each other, then so be it.
Where do we as a country go from here?
Well, again, I think education is going to be invaluable, helping this country move forward, and open-mindedness as well is critical to learning. And so that's all I can, again, say and hope is that people turn their minds to educating themselves and informing themselves. And I think I can't ask for anything more than that.
Last question. Tell me about the walk today.
The walk, we're going to gather here. I'll set things up with some remarks here, and then we're going to move down towards the church, which was built in 1870. The congregation has set up some commemorative things out front of the church, and then we'll move up the second line to the monument, have some reflection there, and then we'll come back down the 45 to here, and I'll say a few more things, and and that'll be it.
Make your way over this way. First of all, actually see everybody come out here and show your support. Allies as well, people from Coburg. I've been getting emails and messages, dozens of messages from people all over the place. Ottawa, as far as Ottawa, people just telling me that they're with us in spirit if they couldn't be here, and so I just want to say it really moves me to see this level of support here. So Shimigwech, it's a real honor. So factors heavily into our history here in Alderville First Nation. It was built in 1870, and so I'd like to pass on some knowledge about and some information about how these.
Just a few words, Dave, as people are getting. What do you think of this?
Just amazing. Wow. It's unprecedented, and it's just amazing, the show of support. I'm almost speechless. Yeah. This is like 5 times what we had on May 28th. Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you.
And so this process had a profound impact on our people at the Bay of Quinte. I can't go into it. It's a very complex history, including our treaty history.
Fantastic turnout. I'll try to throw my voice as best as possible. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about that. I'll do my best.
Just move closer. Why have you been so far away?
A lot of us men, the 9 men who died in the First World War. The first soldier who died was Samson Cumago, November 10th, 1915. He was about 48 years old, and he volunteered for service. Councillor Jason Marsden in 2017 was the Living Ridge. Memorial here is hallowed ground in Alderville First Nation. Today you'll see we raised the orange flag. We removed the Canadian flag and raised the orange flag for today. And there were 6 bereaved children after the First World War. There were 6 children, Alderville children, who lost their fathers. Marston's grandmother turned us on here in 1927, August 1927. It was me, August 21st, 1927. She turned us on. And it was a community committee that really drove the building of this monument. So I just wanted us to reflect on its importance, on what it commemorates. One of the most beautiful monuments, I believe, in Canada.
Anin, everybody, welcome. Today we're going to sing a song. It's called Wakinabe, and it speaks to all of our relations. And we chose that song because we're really feeling everyone's support today, and we're all here together. So, miigwech for coming out, and please enjoy.
Here's us talking about all of our relations.
Momentum mode here. That's it. Rosemary. That's hilarious. Showing us all off. He should have been laughing. Oh, was it?
There's somebody up behind you.
Have some respect.
Wow. Yeah.
I would dive in.
I didn't know Matt's really clear. Like, you get more money for if you're on afternoons, more money if you're on midnight. My dad's good. He's gonna retire soon. He's got a multi-million-dollar grant to finish up his work in Guatemala. Don't go too far, honey. Okay. I know what you're doing. You're like, left, right, left, right. I know this one. Over here, Kaya.
Tell me what it's like for you to be here.
What is it like for you to be here? Why are we here?
Right at me, buddy. Why are you here?
Talk to the camera. Why are you here?
Sorry.
To show our love for our First Nations neighbors. Yeah.
What's it like? Tell me what it's like for you. Like, where you're from?
Coburg.
You heard about this, and obviously, what do you think about this show of support?
Yeah, I'm a teacher. I've been teaching about it for 10 years. This is amazing. This is so cool to see. It's nice to be a part of it, and it's nice to see it.
As a teacher, what needs to be done?
Teach, be honest, tell the true story of this country, and work towards reconciliation with First Nations people. Absolutely.
Obviously, what happened in the last few months isn't the way, but I mean, where do we go? Like you say, teach, I guess, is the best educator.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a teacher. That's what I do, right? But I think we need to be honest about our story, even the uncomfortable parts. And it's only when we sort of grapple with the discomfort of those things that we can move beyond them. Everything else is, anything hidden is no good.
What was recorded was that 2 children and a teacher died. So we don't know if any children, or if the teacher is buried here.
And I'm so proud to see that today we see a lot of orange. Residential schools is something that, you know, to many Canadians is just coming to light. Whereas people that have been working on these issues, we've been working in silence, and people don't know what this was about, and you try to explain what happened, and it just there's a mental block where...
Jim Bob Marsden, can you tell me, sorry, your title again, sir?
I'm the Deputy Grand Council Chief for the Southeast region of the Anishinaabeg Nation.
What's that take in, Jim Bob?
From Moose Deer, Potawatomi and Moose Deer Point, south of Perry Sound, to the Pequot-Nagon at Golden Lake, the Algonquins, and then Alderville, and then we have our 3 Chippewa communities in between, Rama, Georgina Island, and Beausoleil First Nation. And then we have Curve Lake First Nation and Scugog Island.
Tell me about this today.
It's a big event. A lot of the organizations and First Nations have been talking about what to do for Canada Today, but it's to bring awareness to Canadians of the things going on now that we're seeing with the residential schools. So it's important, and it's just awesome to see the turnout today for Chief Mowat's call out for a sea of orange, just to show support.
I asked Chief Mowat this, and I feel almost awkward asking it, but I mean, how should people celebrate Canada Day? Like, is it wrong to smile? Is it things like that? Like,
I think you can smile, but you just got to be the awareness what happened to the First Nations people of Canada. You know, I got family friends over 56 years. We've known each other. Now they're boys, they're in their 40s, like my daughter Carrie. The guy, he's the 2nd generation Italian. He texted me saying, he apologizing, and he said he was ashamed of Canada and he didn't know how to handle Canada Day himself. And then I had a visit by my godson, you know, Sean Savoy. Same as Sean, he's taken it pretty bad. But I said, Sean, you know, because he did a pre-recorded song for Canada. He said, well, do your thing, but just let people know, you know, your full support of the families and what's going on, and you hope you can share that with Canadians today. So, you know.
where do we go from here?
Well, we can't stop. We can't forget about what's going on today, like we have other issues in the past. Some other big news will happen in Canada, and all this hopefully will not be forgotten. It'll be on people's, Canadians' minds for many generations now, and it'll be in the schools, you know, what happened. People won't be scared to talk about it, and they've got to bring out, and someone's got to be held accountable. The Crown, and from what we're hearing, the Catholic Church, someone's got to be accountable who ran those schools.